Welcome to the short video lecture on content writing and content marketing part 2. I'm the Monsunisha Purnima from Life Changes Academy. If you are unaware of content marketing sector or have any doubts on basics of content writing, please do watch the first video. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe to it and click on the bell icon for more learning updates. What we are going to learn in this session. We are going to have an in-depth knowledge on content marketing, why content marketing, and how to write a content that attracts the customers. When you search for a product in Google, like sports shoe, it displays a set of e-commerce platforms, right? Like Amazon, Woodland World, Meesho, and some other. Also, it displays some blog posts like the Times of India indiantimes.com and we have a Wikipedia site also. So actually Google have a strategy to display the relevant URL for your search query. This is what we call the search queries and these are the relevant URLs. Like the same, writing the content also comes under a strategy called content marketing. In content marketing strategy, a content writer should create and distribute valuable, relevant, and consistent content that attract the right audience and convert them into a customers. Let's have a real-time example. Actually, we people regularly goes for shopping for every occasions or even we goes to take something like trendy and we analyze patiently and we may validate 2 to 3 shops before purchasing a small product from one shop, right? And later we often go to that particular shop for every bit of purchases. And we may also recommend those shops to our circle since we trust the shop and it becomes our favorite one. Do you think we will forget the name of the shop? We never forgot it because it will surely stores in our mind whenever we think about taking off clothes or something like shopping. Like the same, your content should attract the right audiences. They would like to have the first experience and they may be willing to do more businesses with you. Like if you are providing products, they will purchase this. If you are offering services, they may have one. They will come to you for every brand offers products and services. Apart from selling, content marketing is the art of communicating without having the thought of selling it. So, not only we are having content marketing strategy for product selling or services branding, we have something other like sharing the information, making the customer to get more exposure towards our brand as opposed to advertising a product or services. As a content writer, you are creating helpful, engaging content that may create brand awareness and brand reach to your customers. What your content actually do? It should attract the right audience, engage them, and relate them to promote your brand. Let's have another example for better understanding. Your bike is on repair and you need a mechanic to service it. You have 3 options. The one is you can contact the showroom person. Second thing is you can call the branded service center. Or the third thing is your regular mechanic. Whom will you contact? For this exact scenario, I will contact my regular mechanic because I trust the mechanic quality and his efforts. When he completes his work, I will admire his quality and suggest him to my circle because I trust his efforts. This is how your content should. As a business content writer, you have to be aware of your buyers. You have to be aware of who is your buyer, what they want from you, why they need you, and how do they reach you. If your customers are in US, you have to write it in American English content, not other English, because they won't understand. just to attract the audience. Go on their way. Just put your legs in the shoes of. The main goal of a content marketing strategy is to drive more traffic and convert them into leads. When you attract the right audience, engage them with offers, art, and more, or with other marketing strategy. When your consumer purchase a product, collect their feedbacks and post it on your site, which may create brand trust for your new customers. And publishing a review is also a content, right? Now let's see how to write a blog that attracts. Based on your business product, in here I just mentioned the business is your organization where you work or services. You have to generate content ideas. Humans are always coming up with different ideas when they are passionate about it. Just have an example. When you are passionate about poster design and you find a post on social media which is trending or it's a new model, your mind comes with a new idea. So you may create and publish new model poster on the exact same new design. So when you start your career in content writing or creative strategies, you have more leisure time on a day because your main work is to research. But your brains work to get on new ideas even during your original leisure period. So we all talk about generating content ideas. So according to James Webb Young, an idea is nothing more nor less than a new combination of old elements. So try to collect and gather every perspective information of the particular topic, but make sure you never mismatch those. There are two ways to generate content ideas. Fine, what is your bias persona reading habit? Put yourself first in the shoes of your user. Next is figure out what is your competitors are doing. Then know what people talks about in communities in forums. Make sure learn from Google. Firstly, figure out what's your customer researching in Google. You can use Google Trends or other platform to figure out the search terms so that you can find content for your brand. Secondly, learn from competitors. Identify who is your competitor, what they are doing, what they do's and don'ts, how they are promoting, what type of content they are publishing, and collect ideas from them. Thirdly, check out the topics that are talks in online communities like Quora. Search for a business category to find the recent content and queries published. Here I just search content writing strategy and where I just find out a post how do I write SEO optimized content that generates sales. Like the same inside the content writing strategy, you have much more blog topics so that you can use easily find out the trending topics and go forward on it. And finally, learn from Google autocomplete functionality. Here I just mentioned sports shoe. It shows some other relevant search queries such as sports shoe near me, sports shoes for men, sports shoe brand, sports shoe for men, and until sports shoes for boys. The next thing is we can also find other search queries on related searches at the end of the Google search engine result page. Here it contains which shoe is better for sports shoe. Sports shoe under 500, sports shoe Nikes, sports shoes under 300 rupees. So these are the relevant search queries, right? And the last thing is you can figure out what are the consumers search in the people also search section. So my search query is sports shoe, and I have some other queries like what are sports shoes called? Why do people wear sports shoe? How much do sports shoe cost? Why we wear sports shoes on sports day? And much more queries, right? So you can learn from Google. The next thing is finding the right topic for your idea. The title should be based on educational content or about the industry. A title should not talk about you until you are a famous person or a great leader. If you are writing for a product based company, write title that talks about the product, which comes under a narrow, that is a specific title based on your product. If you are writing for a services, then focus on generic content. How will you search for a sports shoe in Google? On a sports shoe. The next is sports shoe for athlete. And the third thing is sports shoe for athlete in India. And much more keywords. These search terms are known as keywords. The keywords are classified into short tail keyword, mid tail keyword, and long tail keyword. Let's take the first term, that is sports shoe. For short tail keyword, many sports people will search for a shoe using this search query. It has many volumes, so it's called as head keyword. Since it's a common keyword and consumed by many users and brands, only the branded organization can rank for this query. The next keyword is mid-tail keyword. When an athlete search for a sports shoe, he or she may use a search query sports shoe for athlete. This search term is used by few organizations, so it contains less amount of volume, that is competition when compared to short tail keyword. In the third scenario, the search query is sports shoe for athlete in India, where it contains four or more words to search a product or services. It have less search volume than other keywords, so that your brand can rank higher in this search results. When you're writing for an organization, mainly focus on long tail keyword than short tail keyword. And everything has its own structure or design. Choose a format for writing the post so that people and search engines can easily read and understand it. The format may include introduction, main heading, subheading, and conclusion for a blog post. Then some of the best practices of writing a blog. Mention your keyword at a normal format throughout the body. Don't overstep. Include your keyword in your copy, but only in a natural and reader-friendly way. Use more white spaces in your content. Add subheadings and bulletin for more attraction. And use other forms of multimedia to grab their audience attention. Create an outline, start writing, proofread again and again, later publish it. If you're writing a content for an organization, they will publish it on their website. Else, when you write a blog for practices or your own without having a website, you can publish it on blogging platforms such as Blogger, Medium, and much more. When you publish a blog on your own or on the website, it's time to promote it. When you're working at an organization, the SEO analyst will try to rank it organically with SEO techniques, which comes under on-page SEO. Promote it on social media. Repurpose those content for different file format to engage the user. When it comes to social media promotion, you have different platforms. Each content millions of users. You are one of them. When you post a product or services or blog image, video, or any other content in social media, it will reach the right audience. For example, when you are searching mobile case in Instagram for the nth time, your search page filled with mobile case content, right? Instagram follows few algorithms to showcase personalized feed experience. At the same, when a user search for your content or a relevant content in any other platform, it will reach those audience and delete them as your client. The next thing is display more ads. In Google, Instagram, Facebook, and in any other social medias, you can promote your blog through paid ads. Finally, send email to your subscribers. Create email campaign. Update emails every time to drive traffic. Something. Now we have to measure those impact, right? Here also you can measure your blog post reach in Google Analytics and blog insights in Blogger, Medium, and some other. This is all about the basic of content marketing and if you need any guidance to start your career in a content writing or want to level up your skill set or searching for any courses, please contact the Life Changes Academy. Learn the basics of content writing and content marketing to enrich your skills at a low price. Join the class today. Please collect your certificate for this short video lecture on content writing and content marketing part 2. Fill up the feedback form in the description. The link will be available only for 72 hours. Want to learn something new on engineering field or in other courses? Just look out our website which is linked in the description box. Learn courses at an affordable price. If you like this video, please click on the thumb icon. Need information, queries or any feedback? Comment below. Share it with your friends to grow their career. Thanks for watching.